everyone. We are leaving church. Waiting for Bryant to get in the car. They're putting some signs up back in the church. And we're going to eat lunch with some friends of ours. Today was a great service. I actually got to sit with my husband because he didn't preach. We had a guest speaker, and I think next year we're going to take this weekend and go somewhere, he and I, if depending on what the chickens, our chicken schedule. But we're going to go eat lunch with some friends right now. And but yeah, I got to sit with my honey.
Hey, we got to hold hands during church.
Yeah, we got to hold hands during church. So, all right, we'll see you, I guess, maybe at the restaurant or at home one. Well, we left lunch. It was so delicious. We had Mexican, and Bryant and I shared fajitas. It was so good, and we got to catch, these are church people that we go to church with all the time, but we got to sit down and have lunch with them, and it was just so good and wonderful and refreshing. So now we were headed home, and Mr. Madron over here, this one, says, I want to fix supper for the kids and have supper for the kids. Have the kids over for supper. Not have the kids for supper, but you know what I mean. So I said, well, why don't I make my easy, not so homemade chicken pie, because everybody in the family loves that, including those boys. They love that. So we just turned around in the road. We're headed back to the grocery store just to run in, get a couple of things that I don't have at home, and we're gonna make my not so homemade chicken pies because the whole family loves them. So all right, we'll see you at the grocery store. Okay, when I say not so homemade, I mean not so homemade. Everything is basically out of can. There's peas and carrots, canned chicken, which I have some at home, I think. So now we got to go get the rest. I use a packet of chicken gravy, and the only one I see is this one, Pioneer one right here. So we're going to grab 4 of those. Whoops. Roasted chicken gravy.
Never had that one, huh?
I hadn't.
Sounds good.
Yep, does sound good. I don't see another brand.
All right, let's go get some pie shells.
Now we get the pie crust. So we're ready.
What kind of pie crust do you get?
I get the regular, and it comes in a pack of 2. And I put the pie in one, and I crumble the other up on top. So
we'll show them how to do it when we get home.
So good. Look what we came home to in the front yard of our house. She's helping us mow our yard, although it doesn't need mowing very much, but yeah. I think Daniel ran her back in the other day, and here she is out again being my yard art.
Sounds like.
Hey everyone. Okay, so it's time to put together some chicken pie. Now, you've probably seen me do this a million times on this channel, because this is my family's favorite chicken pie. Over homemade crust, over all that, this is their favorite. So in here, there is nothing, absolutely nothing homemade about this. This is absolutely dump and go. So in here, I have 2 cans of canned chicken. Let me show you. My favorite is Sam's, but I didn't have Sam's. I had Great Value, and I picked up 2 today at Food Line. Now, let me tell you something funny. I'm getting ready to make these chicken pies. I've already told the family what time supper will be. Don't know if Isaac and Jess are going to be able to make it, but Caroline and Jamie and the boys are coming. Told them what time. I get in here to make the supper and realized I had left a bag. I got out the pie crust and stuck them in the freezer, but forgot to get the other bag of groceries out of the car. And Bryant has gone to make a ministry call, and so I called him and said, what time are you going to be home? Because you got the groceries for supper. So I did go through my cabinet, and I have enough to get 2 pies going, and then I'll wait till he gets home to get the other 2 going. So at least we'll have 2 to start on, and maybe the others are still baking. So what I've done is I drained the 2 cans of chicken, put them in here, and broke it up with a fork a little bit. So now I've got 2 cans of cream of mushroom. Now listen, I'm telling you, there is nothing homemade about this, but it is some kind of good. So I got 2 cans of cream of mushroom going in. And don't throw that can away because we're going to use it for something else. Don't throw either one away. I like that sound it makes when it comes out. Okay, so let me get you turned down here. Here is our chicken and our cream of mushroom. In these cans of cream of mushroom, I found 2 packs of this in here, so I'm going to have extra stuff when the groceries get here. So I'm thankful I had enough to at least get 2 started. So in 1 can of that soup goes 1 pack, and the other can, empty can, whoops, hold on guys, sorry. The other empty can, we'll put the other pack. All right, let me go grab the milk out of the refrigerator and throw this away. I'll be right back. So I'm going to fill the can up just about halfway full. Not any more than halfway. Each of them. Now you can use a milk frother to do this, a whisk. I just use whatever fork I broke up the chicken with. And I give it a good stir in the first can. Then I come over here and I give it a stir. And this can, I'm just kind of scraping down the sides as I stir this up. And in it goes. That also cleans out any mushroom soup you have left. So let's give this a stir. You can use a spoon or that same fork, either one. But you want to stir at this point and get it all stirred up, because once you add in your peas and carrots that we've drained, now, I would suggest go ahead and make this full recipe, which makes 2 separate pies, because you're going to eat it. Even if you have some left over tomorrow, it's going to get eaten. This is not something that ever goes to waste. The leftovers are just as good as the first night. In fact, probably better. But if you were going to make just 1 pie, you're only going to need 1 packet of gravy, 1 packet of soup, 1 can of chicken, and I meant 1 can of soup. And you're going to get one of the small cans of vegetables. This is a normal size, 14.5 ounce. If you were only making 1 pie, get one of the smaller cans of the peas and carrots. But one of these 14-ounce cans does 2 pies. That's another reason it just makes it easy to go ahead and make 2. I promise you, you're going to eat this and it's going to be delicious. Okay. So the reason I want to stir it now before I put this in is these can break up pretty easy. So we want to lightly stir now at this point. Go ahead and put your peas and carrots in there. Be sure you're getting them all out. There we go. And then just kind of lightly fold these in. Try your best not to stir it too much. All right, let me grab salt and pepper. Little pepper. Little salt. And the best ingredient of all, we're going to put some shredded cheese in there. And since there is nothing homemade about this chicken pie, use bag shredded cheese. Just a good handful is all you need. Just a, you know, just a half a cup maybe. And then we're going to stir that in. Remember, going gently. You could actually fold in your cheese first if you wanted to. Y'all, I'm telling you, when I say I'm having chicken pie, their question is always, is it homemade or is it your dump pie? Like I call it my not so homemade chicken pie. And if that's what they prefer. And if I say, well, which one do you want? They say, we want your not so homemade. All right, so let me grab the pie crust. Okay, I do like to put these on a cookie sheet just in case there's any spillage at all. But I just divide the filling up between 2 pie crusts. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave that bowl because I've got to make more. But what I do, and this works really good because a lot of these frozen pie crusts break. These I let sit out. I laid them out earlier and they've gotten soft. So, and they tore a little bit. So that's fine. I like to break my pie crust up and just kind of piece it. Make it look, I mean, just, it's fun. You just kind of make a puzzle out of it. And this is actually our very favorite chicken pie. Oh, it's almost embarrassing. It's so easy. But you know what? Why should it be embarrassing? If it's good and your family loves it, why should that be embarrassing? Okay. So I'm just going to finish piecing our pie crust. Now you could, if you don't like doing this, I mean, I just think it's fun. But if you don't like doing this, by all means, just lay you out a pie crust on top. I think this gives it, like, there's some areas of your crust that's a little crunchier, and then there's some that's softer. I think it not only is it fun to me, but it also helps with texture. But hey, if this does not appeal to you, don't do it this way. Just make your filling and do it however. All right, let me do the other one here. We're gonna get this, it bakes for about an hour. So I'm going ahead and getting it in. And then I'll just make the other ones when Bryant gets here with our stuff. So how fun is this? He's going to be surprised because he thinks I can't make anything till he gets here. But I did go through my cabinet and luckily found enough ingredients to at least get 2 pies in the oven. Now we'll just get the other 2 when he gets here. So yeah, isn't this great? Beautiful, beautiful. All right. All right, there you go. All right, it's going in the oven. And I will see you back probably at supper time when the family gets here. And we get all the pies out of the oven. This is so easy, but so delicious. And that is what I like, especially on a Sunday. All right, everybody. Here I've got the boys. I dipped theirs out so they could cool.
Here's what they look like.
And there's 2 more in the
Oven. Browning
They're
up.
so good. And if you get these out and then let them sit for a while, they set up and they're not quite as runny. So
Let me fix your hair.
thank you. But they're a little runny now because they're straight out of the oven.
We
But
like to let them sit for about 20
let them
minutes.
cool a minute and they kind of sit back up.
Do you
a
like
bit.
this meal?
And I want
Do you like this meal?
And I want to.
Do you like this meal?
Yeah, and I want to show my karate.
Show me your karate.
Hey-ya!
That's our little Jackie Chan.
Tell them this is
All
your
right,
second.
Judabug. How is it?
My second half.
A little louder. Can't hear you.
My second half.
Second helping. I believe it's a little hot. What do y'all think?
Ooh,
Good.
Good.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. 2 thumbs up.
Very good.
Levi, how was it? Very good. All right, he's still thinking about it. Bubbles?
Delicious.
Delicious. All
He's
right.
on his second helping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
he's
right.
on his second helping.
We're all enjoying it.
Hey everyone, welcome to the couch time.
Hey. Hope you've all had a great day. It's Sunday evening, coming to you late. It's probably about 10:15.
We don't have any snacks.
No snacks, no nuts, no shortbread, no tea.
We had some like pecans and stuff last night that we scrounged out of the cabinet.
I can go get some peanut butter crackers and milk.
No.
So, but hey, we've had a great day. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen thus far. Did a little shopping, did a little cooking, chicken pies tonight for supper.
I made 4. We ate 2. Caroline and Jamie and the boys were the only ones here. So we ate 2 pies at supper. Isaac came a while ago and took home the 3rd pie. And so there's the 4th pie is here for Bryant and Daniel to have tomorrow.
Lunchy. But anyway, had a great day at church. I did not preach today. Had a guest speaker, and
so there's no summary, summary.
No sermon summary. But the gist of his message was about how through Mary, that Mary kind of exposed the mystery of sin. Because the Bible talks about sin came through one man, and that was Adam. And then he talked about how that mystery of sin comes to light and how we can overcome that. And he talked about the mystery of mercy, how God expressed his mercy through Mary, okay? And then he talked about the mystery of salvation, how God allowed salvation to come through Mary, and his name was Jesus. So really great message.
Doesn't come from Mary. It comes through Jesus and Jesus alone. But
Right.
Mary was the instrument that brought Jesus into this world. And he brought out something that was so I had never thought about is when Jesus was dying on the cross and she was at the foot of the cross and her knowing that her sin was on her son. He was dying for her sin. I can't imagine as a mother what that felt like.
The pain, the guilt.
Mary's kind of in the Protestant church. I mean, of course, we reverence Mary, but not like we do Jesus and God. And sometimes she's a forgotten. I mean, not forgotten, but an unsung hero.
Mm-hmm.
That she went through a lot of pain and strife through the whole process.
Yep. There's pain in the process.
Yep.
So anyway, that was a great wrap up today to kind of bring the end of the Christmas season together. Next week, I start a series. It's called Reset. We're going to talk about resetting ourselves spiritually, resetting ourselves emotionally, setting some goals and some achievable things for us in our journey with Jesus. We're going to talk about that. And I'm looking forward to launching that series next week. So.
Yep. And I've got some fun videos I'm planning in my head, and so it's going to be good.
If things go well this week, we may take you to the cow sale. I got about 3 or 4 calves that need to go to the cow sale. If that goes well, if the pastures aren't too wet from the rain and I can get in there and get the cows loaded, we'll take them. If not, we'll wait till next week. So
Caroline and I have to run some errands tomorrow, and I just realized we have been given as a Christmas gift some Cracker Barrel gift cards. Caroline and I may use one of those tomorrow.
I don't think so. It was a gift to us.
Yeah, but I'll save you some.
She's so generous, isn't she? Oh, man. But that's it. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Day.
Hey, very quickly, I heard something today I just want to share with you guys. Pretty important. Here it goes, Mom. Do you know what you call a depressed strawberry?
What do you call a depressed strawberry?
Yep.
I don't know.
You ready?
I'm ready.
A blueberry. Ba-dum. How'd you like that? A blueberry. He's in the dumps. He's blue.
That one's actually cute.
That's cute.
That one's a cute one.
That's a good one. Hey, y'all remember?
That's a cute one.
A blueberry.
So when you're grumpy, I'm going to call you my little blueberry.
That's not funny. I'm always a strawberry.
Ah, you so sweet.
Yeah. I'm red with envy. What do you think?
It's green with envy.
That too. What am I red with?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
We'll figure it out. But anyway.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow on the next
Blueberry.
installment of Vlogmas. And we will see you then.
I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. All right, here we go, guys. We're out of here.
See you next time. Remember, if the grease is hot enough,
You can fry anything. Good night, guys.
Bye, y'all.